I'm at 88 Nairobi, and I would like you to actually come and sit where I'm sitting, in case you're thinking Caroline's having a nice conversation, but is it all real? It is. However, Jonathan keeps talking about we. Who are we?
So, when I could say we, I am talking really about me and my team, but about me, myself. As you know, I've told you before,
yes.
I was born here in Kenya.
You said so.
I was born in Eldoret. I had my tooth knocked out when I was a kid.
That's when I believed you when you did that. I was like, what?
So, which is always very nice. But so I then did my schooling here in Kenya, did my degree in London, and then I started my business in Czechoslovakia. So I've been in Czechoslovakia for about now 25 years. And I built up a business there, which is quite a big business. We have over 600 million square feet of space, which we have developed, with a value of about €1 billion. In terms of the team, because it's a very high-rise building, we don't have that much experience with the consultants here in Nairobi with such high-rise buildings.
44 floors, huh?
44 floors.
Wow.
So I got one of the best architects in Turkey called MSA, and they have done many, many high-rise buildings. Okay. So they're the architects behind it.
I'm going to look
with
them up.
their team. You certainly can. And we've actually put a whole team. We've also got Kenyan consultants here, who are sort of working with the Turkish consultants to make sure we're adapting the design for the Kenyan market.
Right.
So my staff here, we have a team of about 30 people based here in Nairobi, and we have our own project managers, our own architects. We have, in fact, the whole team. We sort of try and manage it.
They're really cool, because when I was waiting to see you, yes, I met them.
Yes.
And they did actually say that they had been thrown out of what used to be their offices. But I told them, you got such nice offices. Shush. Shush. So let me ask you something.
Yes.
What do I need to do to make sure that this is mine?
Okay, so you need to come into the sales office, and you know where that is.
I know where that is.
And you talk to the salespeople, you fill out a reservation form, and you pay 100,000 shillings. That reserves your room.
Really?
Yes, and we take M-Pesa as well. If you
do you take PesaLink? Because it's 100,000. You do?
Is that M-Pesa?
Fantastic. PesaLink is linked to your bank account, and I don't have to do 2 transactions.
Exactly.
So that is 100,000.
So that's 100,000. That reserves your space. We then discuss the offer letter, and then when you agreed the terms of the offer letter, which is all the stage payments and everything, you then you pay 10%.
Okay.
Of the price on the
in case you're wondering what she's doing, I took out the calculator. So 10%.
And that money goes to our lawyer's account. Okay. So it doesn't come to me, it goes to the lawyer's account. And then when we sign the sale agreement, then you pay another 20% on sale agreement, and the money is then released. All the money is released, and then you'll pay another 10% on start of construction,
which will be in.
Now it'll be in October. So.
And after that.
And after that, then it's stage payments during the construction period,
we have agreed,
with a 10% on completion.
Hello.
So.
Okay. Me and PesaLink are friends.
Okay.
That 100,000 to just ensure
that you've reserved your apartment.
Yes. I'm in love.
We've actually sold, in the first 2 months, we sold 53 apartments in the first 2 months.
Wow.
I know. So we really, but
I can see why.
The product is great. Yes.
I can see why.
Okay.
So now, you showed me this because in case I don't want to live here and I'm buying it for investment purposes.
Yes, and it's an interesting point, Caroline, because I always thought most people would buy them for investment. So we really geared it towards investment. That's why all the executive apartments are fully furnished. So you buy it fully furnished. You don't need to worry as an investor to fit it out and everything.
There you go.
So, but what is really nice is I'm finding that a lot of people are buying them to live in. They actually like the idea. They want to live here. And actually, in the long run, it's a great place to live. So in terms of, for investors, what I looked at it was, okay, so you want to rent it, because if you bought it, you're going to rent it. Right. So we basically looked at the comparisons of other 2-bedroom, this is done for 2-bedroom apartments. Now, so the average is around 370. From what we understand, all of these are generally occupied nearly 100%. They're occupied because of the demand is so high for these apartments. So I said, okay, we're right in the middle of all of this area. True. How does a comparison work in the comparable price to the prices we're doing? So we've said, look at the average price on our lower levels. It's just under 23 million shillings. The comparable average is 370,000.
Okay.
That's showing you nearly 20% return, annual return. Now,
Okay.
you may say 370 is ridiculous.
Yes.
It is what you can get today. So we said, okay, well, let's say we dropped it considerably. So at 225,000
Per month.
per month, it's still showing you 12% return.
A little more than T-bills.
It's absolutely, absolutely.
I am that girl.
And this does not even include appreciation of the value of your apartment.
This is true.
Now, if you look at a lot of marketing done by other developers in Nairobi, they add appreciation and return together. Now,
Okay.
it's like adding apples and oranges. They're totally different things. So we're talking here only your rental return.
This is the
This
magic
does
for
not
me.
include.
So you dropped it from 370 to 25.
To 25.
But if you look at the low end and you said 175.
If you dropped it, completely dropped it,
Yes.
you know, to the really lowest, you're still making 9%, which is above the market.
Which is more than my bank is giving me on a fixed deposit.
Yes. And it's way above the market price. The market rental return is around 5%. So even if you dropped it to 175, which is almost unheard of, you're still making a great return.
Brilliant.
So this is the reason why investors really like it as well, because it's in a unique location, it's got a high demand area, there's very little competition, and therefore you get very good returns.
I'm going to say well done.
Thank you,
And
Caroline.
then the next time I see you, you're going to tell me congratulations.
I am, because you all have bought one.
Exactly. And then
That would
we
be
will have a drink
fantastic.
on your tab.
I'll be very happy to do that.
Really?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Very happy.
So I don't want you feeling bad that I own an apartment at 88 Nairobi and you don't. So I would suggest, once again, come and see this awesome apartment that I've been sitting in. Don't ask for Jonathan, you can't find him. But do ask for, and his people are awesome. Start with Diana and keep going, all right? Just say, Caroline said Diana. Let me make Diana's life miserable. She makes me miserable too. And you know something? I'm excited for Upper Hill. Well
Good.
done.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you, Caroline.